Hey guys, it's Quickie Baby. Welcome to another post-game replay. I'm going to do some post-game commentary because you guys seem to have liked it so far, so if you appreciate me doing this, it takes me a little extra time than just uploading it straight from my stream. So give me a thumbs up if you are going to enjoy this game. Alright, so we just saw some sweet moves there by our scout tank. Decided to trash his tracks on the way down. One thing that I will point out is that I am playing in the 1948, and as you can see, my team is deciding to shoot each other. So it would be no surprise to you guys if I press my tab key and you see that I apparently have a 45% chance to win this game, and you can see that basically I am Moses right now. I am parting a sea of red, and the enemy team have got at least, let's see, there's 7 players on the enemy team who are at least, you know, like, not too shabby. Anyway, so I'm playing the Tier 8 French tank destroyer. I'm playing with the 120mm on this tank, which has got pretty horrific aim time, if I might say so. What you're going to see me here do is I just YOLO around. I don't think I was focusing on what I was doing. And that shell just went completely underneath his tank and did nothing. So you immediately see what the aim time is like on the 120mm. I'm quite annoyed that I've effectively put 2 shells at what I thought would be almost certain penetrations of the IS-3, and we didn't make our hits. So I'm pretty much alone on this corner currently. I felt that because of the matchup, because of the horrific matchup, this is a game that the only chance for me to win it was to play aggressively and to try and carry, because I felt that otherwise the team would donk out. So here we can see me trying to get a good angle on the M6. I'm being a bit cheeky with my movements, using the wall to make sure I keep in as tightly to the corner as possible to try and give the minimum amount of opportunity to be shot. And we take out the M6 cleanly. So now I've got some backup. I see that all the enemy have fired, so I go round and I want to start to pressure this IS-3. He's the guy I want. He's the danger man, 225mm of penetration, or 26mm actually, 226. He's the one who can really do some damage to the front of my tank, and I want to take him out as effectively as I can. Put another cheeky shot into the Tiger P, and this Lerve is taking a lot of damage for us. I go around the corner to try and get some more shots in. Fortunately, it wafts again. The 120mm on this tank, I'll say it multiple times during this game, really feels very inaccurate. So I aimed at the Tiger P's hull there. I should have probably shot his turret. So the Lerve shoots me in the back, really nicely played to him. Let's have a quick look. Yes, 44% player. It was nice of him. So we put our gunner back in action. Currently I'm thinking about just trying to put some damage out, and I think I'm getting very frustrated at this point that I feel like the gods are against me and all my shots don't seem to want to go in. And another one, and we take a couple of damaging shots there. So when I was playing this game, I think I was pretty close to rage, but never fear, let's try and keep it going. We've only managed to kill 2 of the enemy tanks. We're down 5. So we're just reversing away, trying to keep my armor angled. I need to keep aiming at the enemy tanks though to make sure that I land my shells in correctly. Because with the aim time on this tank, you can have a hell of a lot of trouble. So here we go. We nearly kill the IS-3 and we leave him on 2%. I'm conscious now that we're still down 4 tanks, and I'm trying to deal with 2 tier 7s here and a tier 8 heavy against me, and I'm on not much health. And I also see right now that there are quite a few enemy tanks behind me. So I'm basically firing in between shots. I'm angling my armor to give myself the best chance to bounce. Whenever I see that they fire, then I think that I have an opportunity. I'm pretty sure I re-stealthed there.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
and we take out the Tiger P. So now we have a Super Pershing behind us. I think I bounced the IS-3. And unfortunately he pulls back just as we make our shot. This tank with the 120mm has got about 260 pen. Let's find exactly what we have. 267. I feel that the game is very close now, and I load some premium shells because I've had enough of this basically. With the premium shells, you've got 351mm of penetration. And we can basically hit anywhere on that IS-3 and we will successfully go through his armor. So we've toasted that flank off. Now we're going to have a shell on this Super Pershing. Just zeroing it in. Take him out as well. So we've done 4,700 damage so far, even though we've missed a hell of a lot of shots. I think that I donked a few of the shots. I didn't aim very well occasionally, but I think it's just RNG in the nature of the 120mm on this Tier 8 French tank destroyer. There we could see how many shells I bounced off the front of this tank. Pretty ridiculous stuff. I see that my team are going west, and I'm basically thinking about holding the middle. I'm not thinking that anyone else is going to go around the east, around the lighthouse. I think that I've pretty much scared them off there and they won't be interested in it. Right now I really don't want to get spotted in the open because the Hummel will be able to nail me. And good work by the Tiger P there to take out that T-29. This game's looking a lot better now. Okay, so I want to do some damage. Unfortunately we don't get it. I'm worried about what the Hummel might be doing, so I decide to go down here and avoid the artillery fire, even though it might slow my approach back up. Alright, so I can see that my team are going to take the low ground now and going to YOLO into their base. So I decide that it would be best if I have an alternative angle. I'm thinking that their 1948 will be camping in their base hard, and there he is. Worried about the Hummel, trying to look for his angle. And I see the IS there, a little slow reactions. I want to kill the Hummel. The IS has not spotted me yet. The IS still hasn't spotted me yet. And now I've been spotted. I decide that it's worth the risk and to take a shot at the 1948. And we plant a tasty shell into that 1948. I'm pretty sure the Hummel can't hit me over this ridgeline, so all I have to do is worry about this IS shooting me. Now the IS is very inaccurate. It's got 175mm of penetration, so I don't need to worry that much about him hitting me. Now this is a clutch shot. Oh no, it was not a clutch shot. I remember that I hit a ridiculous angle on one of these shots. Not this one. Stay tuned, you'll see it. With the game being still so close, I'm still firing premium ammunition. I raged a bit, I think, at the start of this game with all the misses, and so I decided that I was going to pay for it. So here we go, here's a ridiculous shot. Flies completely true and hits him flush with a nice high roll of 455. The IS now, I think, yeah, he begins to panic a bit. He doesn't think he's very safe. And we fly true with our second shell as well, picking up the top gun. So now we're above 6,000 damage in this game. The Hummel's dead. And we've still got to be careful. This 1948 can still carry. Just being patient here. He's got to come out one way or the other. And that was the end of the game. and we can see the fantastic armor of this tank. Okay, so here are the post-game stats in our 1948. We can see that we got a double of 4,598, which is 2,299 experience non-doubled. We can see that we missed 5 shells. Some of them were miracle misses. I don't know how we managed to miss them. We picked up a steel wall. We got a cool-headed medal, which means that we bounced 15 shells in a row, obviously with our low health at the end, and the top gun. Here we can see that we did over 6,000 damage. It was quite a hard carry with the last 3 tanks left alive, myself, the Ferdinand and the Tiger P, with 14 kills between us. And we can see that nearly half our team did basically nothing. It was a pretty big carry by myself, the Ferdinand and the Tiger P towards the end. So what do I think of the 1948 quickly? For me, it's very frustrating. The tank's only got 1,000 hit points, which at tier 8 means that it's in the region of getting 2 hit by some tier 9 heavies if they roll even slightly above average. And also, it's got some pretty horrific weak points on the tank. Namely the commander's hatches and the lookouts on the front, which can be penetrated fairly easy. And if you've got about 225 millimeters, if you aim at the lower plate just below the gun, when you're fairly close to the tank, it's guaranteed penetration really, unless they angle. The side armor on the tank is horrific, and the rear armor is horrific, and the tank is a huge target for artillery from above, so you've really got to watch out for that. I personally am really looking forward to getting into the Foch. I really want to try the Foch out, because I think that the Foch might be the sweet point. I think the aim time gets better off the top of my head, and with the 120mm on the 1948, I do get very frustrated. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If this is your first time checking out my channel, consider subscribing. If you've liked these post-game replays because you feel that I give more in-depth analysis, and that's great, show me you appreciate it by giving me a like at the bottom, and maybe I'll continue to do this. It does take me some extra time. And check out some of the other videos on my channel. I stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays and Sundays on twitch.tv/quickybaby, so think about coming in, checking me out and joining in the chat and asking some questions. Thanks a lot guys, and good luck on the battlefield.